Hello everybody, Mr. LegoLover55 here, and welcome to the latest addition to my yearly tradition of New Year's specials. Before I get into the extra pieces look back, I would like to say that this year's New Year's special is going to be a bit different than last year's, and that is for reasons which you'll see near the end of the video. So I would really appreciate if you watch through the whole thing. So thank you, and let's get into those extra pieces. Alright, here we go, New Year's Special number 5. Now, as with every New Year's Special, I take a look back at all of the extra pieces that I have collected from LEGO sets for the past year, and this year, for 2018, I've gotten quite a bit, so if I go ahead and flip this bag over, you can see just how many extra pieces I've gotten and how many also sort of different pieces I've sort of gotten. So basically how this works is I dump out all the pieces, I organize them, and then I count them all, and then I also show the most interesting pieces, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I know, probably not the most interesting thing, but it's a yearly tradition, so I'm sticking with it. So let's go ahead and dump all of these pieces out. And there are all of the pieces dumped out, so now I have to take the time to actually organize all of these, so let me do that. Okay, so I have finally finished organizing all of these pieces, and I'm not sure if there's going to be more here than there was last year, but I will say this year definitely has a lot of more interesting extra pieces, and we'll go ahead and start taking a look at those right now. So probably the most notable, I guess, interesting extra pieces to me are these, and these are mainly from the Star Wars Construction figures, so I ended up getting an extra one of these sort of capes from Boba Fett, so that's nice to get, so I could always, like, use that for something if I need to. But, yeah, you got this Scarif Trooper skirt piece, and this is very reflective. I hope it doesn't get my face, but, I don't know, I'm sort of trying to hide behind the camera, but, there's that. And then you have this shoulder pauldron thing for the Stormtrooper that was for the Stormtrooper Construction figure, and I didn't get an extra one for the Death Trooper, which has pretty much this exact same piece, but just in a different color. But I did get one with the Stormtrooper, so yeah, not sure what's up with that. I also got an extra one of these sort of fire pole pieces in dark tan. This was an extra from the LEGO Minecraft Mountain Cave, and that is a set I did get in 2017. All these pieces are just extra pieces of sets that I got in 2018, not necessarily just specifically 2018 sets, but they're all pieces that I purchased or received in 2018, and I just decided to throw in a lot of the sets that I got like for Christmas last year and with these, and that's what I'm sort of doing as well with going to be doing next year, because I did get a LEGO Movie 2 set. I do have it right now. I haven't built it yet, but I'm not including the extra pieces from that set in here, but just thought I would clarify that. But yeah, this pole here is from the LEGO Minecraft Mountain Cave set, which I did get last year. You've got an extra one of these lightsaber pieces in light blue. I believe I got an extra one of these in Rey. I'm not entirely sure why, but I guess I got one. And then all of these studs right here, these are not just normal studs. All of these are hollow studs, so you can sort of see through all of them. And I don't know, I've just always found to have sort of an interest in these sort of hollow studs. I think maybe because they used to be harder to get when they were first released, but now you can just find them in like tons of sets, and especially the Unikitty figures. You get extra pieces of those a lot, so yeah, I just end up getting a lot of these hollow studs, but I also have just a lot of regular studs here. As you can see, I've made sort of a rainbow with the translucent and the solid colors and the metallic colors, but probably one of the more notable, I guess, types of studs here is this part right here. You can't really see it on camera, but there's 3 studs here, and those are actually glow-in-the-dark studs, so those are nice to have extras of. We got 3 extra space stones, as well as 3 extra soul stones. I also ended up getting 3 of these katanas in red, and these are just interesting to me because I believe this is a new color for this year. I never saw any of these katanas in red before 2018 because I think a lot of these came in the Sons of Garmadon wave from Ninjago, but these are just nice, cool pieces to get in this color. It's also cool to get extra pieces of these new. It's also pretty cool to get extras of these new sort of grass type pieces. I believe I got 2 of these actually from Lego Minecraft sets. Believe I got one from the chicken coop and probably another one from the farm cottage, but these are just cool new pieces to have extras of. I got a couple of extra neck brackets. I got 2 extra ones in dark brown, and I got 2 extras in white. These are just, I just find these interesting. I don't know why, but neck brackets are pretty cool. I also got 2 extras of these Lego Minecraft seed pieces, and although I don't particularly like the how the design of these ended up turning out, they should have definitely been green instead of this tan and dark tan color combination. Instead of that, I really feel like they should have done green, but it's nice to get extras of these. I got 2 extras, one from the chicken coop and one from the farm cottage. I also got an extra clock, I think this was from the Lego Minecraft Mountain Cave, so it's nice to get an extra one of those. I got tons of different unicorn horn pieces, or drill pieces, or whatever. A lot of these came from the Lego Unikitty blind bags. I've got like one in purple, I got one in this sort of dark azure color, as well as one in just this bright green. I got some in pearl gold, lime green, yellow, just a lot of cool colors to get that piece in. A lot of these pieces right here are pretty cool. There are just a lot of these new tile pieces that are like, have these cool curves. I don't know, these pieces are still pretty new to me, so it's nice to get extras of those. And one of them is a watermelon, which I got from the Lego Minecraft Melon Farm. Right beside that, you can see we've got some of these gold rings here. These were in the Hulkbuster sets, and I'm really surprised I actually got 2 extras of those. So you can see, yeah, I got 2 of these, and these are just really cool to get. Well, mainly because they're a piece I don't have, and because they are very, very shiny. And you get 2 of them. I got 2 extra ones of them, so that's really cool. But they're very, very shiny. This Batman utility belt is nice to get in red. I got this in the Lego Ninjago Throne Room Showdown. I got 5 of these sort of weird glitched spear tip pieces that were from the final wave of Nexo Knights. So sad. And yeah, again, those were sets released in 2017, but I got them near the end of the year. We got tons and tons of shurikens, and a lot of these I just didn't end up taking apart. I just thought I'd keep them together just for the sake of it, but just looking back at all of these, I feel like sort of an idiot because I bought all of these Spinjitzu Master sets, and I highly regret it now because I went to the Lego store the other day, and like all of those spinner sets, and even like the Dragon Masters, I'm glad I didn't get a lot of I'm glad I only got one Dragon Master flyer, but yeah, a lot of them were on sale, and they were on sale for a pretty decent price as well, sort of decent, like $2 down, and just, yeah, looking back, I am not proud of the choices I made with that. But definitely something I'm going to start doing in 2019 is to not buy Lego sets immediately after their release. I will still do it with some, of course, but I'm going to wait for for a lot more to go on sale before I end up getting the Lego sets that I want. But anyways, back to interesting pieces. We've got a bunch of ninja masks here. We've got one in red, or I guess the lower half ninja masks from the Ninjago movie sort of style of masks. We've got one in red, we've got one white, blue, black, pearl, or gunmetal gray, pearl gold. I don't have one in green, unfortunately. That one didn't come in too many sets, but oh well. This whole section of pieces right here, just these sort of pieces, I don't know what to call them. They're like studs, and they have like these sort of connection points here. I don't know exactly what these pieces are called, but I really like them because they're super useful just for, I guess, just for making things, like for making, especially like micro builds. These are like super useful pieces for those type of things. And I got them in a bunch of different colors this year, and a lot of them, again, are from the Unikitty blind bags, but they did come in quite a number of other sets as well. Taking a look at some interesting Technic pieces, probably the most notable Technic piece I am very happy to get an extra of is this black Technic bushing piece. And you might be thinking, well, what's so special about a bushing? Well, I believe that that Technic piece in that color, it got discontinued for whatever reason in favor of the light gray one and the red one and all that. I don't know why, but recently they sort of brought it back with the Darth Vader construction figure and the Darth Maul construction figure, which I actually got mine from the Darth Maul figure, so I'm happy to get an extra one of those. And as you can see here, I have a bunch of these Technic pins, so yeah, I got a lot of Technic pins from that. But overall, that's pretty much all there is to all the interesting pieces here. So now I have to go ahead and count all of this. Okay, so probably after about an hour, I don't know, I wasn't keeping track of the time, it felt like an hour though, I have finally counted all of the pieces here. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and read off how many pieces we got for previous years. So, the first ever New Year's, or I guess not New Year's, but the first ever Extra Pieces special or whatever, in 2014, I got a total of 252 pieces. Then in 2015, it was 378. Then 2016, 332, so it went down a bit. And then in 2017, which was last year, it went up to about 445. And this year we got a total of 653 pieces. That is the most extra pieces I've ever gotten in any one of these years. So, yeah. Between 2015 and 2016, it went down, but then it went up a little in 2017, and then it just went up a lot this year for some reason. I don't know, maybe that's because I've been getting, well, obviously it's because I've been getting more Lego sets, but I don't know. I feel like maybe it might be because of the technique that I sort of use, because if any of you guys don't know this sort of technique when buying Lego sets from Target, if you check Target's website, sometimes they'll have the sets listed for a lower price than what the actual price is on store shelves, and you can show the price when you're checking out, and they'll go by the price that's shown online. So definitely recommend getting that. I've used that a lot for like getting Star Wars construction figures, because honestly a lot of the construction figures I don't feel like are worth being at full price. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the second part of this New Year's special. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up the extra pieces bit of this New Year's special, and this special is going to be a bit different because I have two other parts to this. So the second part, the first one was the extra pieces, but the second part is going to be, I'll be sharing with you guys some of the ideas I have for some videos that will be coming in 2019. Some of them are not ideas, some of them are actually videos that are coming out, but so I think the first thing also that I should say that is coming out next year, Vizuna's Journey. I'm planning to get that out in January. I'm just waiting on one of the voice actors to finish their lines, but once that's done, I should be able to finish editing, and that'll be out in January, hopefully. The second video, or I guess type of videos that I want to be producing next year is more of the newer style of reviews. I did this with, I believe, with two different Ninjago sets. I did it with the Golden Dragon Master Flyer, as well as with the Throne Room Showdown. However, I want to do that with more sets that I have, or that I'm going to get, a lot more of the 2019 sets. So this includes like the new Lego Minecraft sets, Ninjago, Overwatch, the Lego Movie 2, just a bunch of those type of sets. So I want to start doing more of my newer style reviews with next year. And also next year, I want to start a new type of series. It's basically like a series where I talk about different things about Lego. It's like going to be a video essay series type of thing. I'm thinking about calling it Mr. Lego Talks Lego. I don't know about the name yet. If you guys have any better ideas, go ahead and leave them in the comments. But I don't know. I feel like that's what I might go with. But
again, if you guys have any better ideas, then please feel free to share. So this series would mainly be focused around me talking about different things about Lego, whether it's about the company, about the actual toy, or even about the community. So I'm sure you guys might like that. And some of the other stuff that I want to produce next year is obviously, well, stuff for Universe M55, which is my construction film type of stuff. So after Vizuna's Journey, I plan to be releasing the birthday special. I'm still not sure if it should be a full House Adventures episode, or if it should be a Hero's Quest short, or sort of like an epilogue or whatever. I'm not exactly sure yet. If I made it a full episode, then there would be 2 episodes of House Adventures during January, because I also have episode 6 coming out that month. And I'm not sure if I would be able to get both of those done. I mean, I have started filming the birthday special, but I don't know. And then House Adventures Episode 7 will be coming out in February, and then A Hero's Quest will finally be coming out, hopefully, in March. So that's going to be exciting. But then after A Hero's Quest, I have mentioned this before, but I am still currently working on a Phoenix movie. I have not finished the script yet. It's taking a while, but I do plan for there to be a Phoenix movie in the second half of 2019. I'm not sure if it would come out in like the fall or the summer. Probably not the summer, because that's when I would do a lot of the filming, but or probably maybe near the end of the year. I don't know, or it might even come out after 2019. I'm not entirely sure yet. We'll just have to wait and see. I just gotta focus on the projects that I have in front of me right now, which is House Adventures and A Hero's Quest. But that's pretty much it for upcoming videos that I have for next year. But the next part of this special that I want to just go over is to just thank you guys. So 2018 it's been such an awesome year, and maybe that's because the quality has gone up in my videos. Maybe it's that. But I feel like it's because I've just felt more a part of the community than I ever have in my previous years of being on YouTube. I also hit 1,000 subscribers this year, and that was a huge thing that happened this year. So once again, thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. I also launched my new Twitter thing, I guess, if that's something. I do a lot of Twitter stuff. I do interact there a lot. Usually, if I'm not making a video, I'll usually make like a post or there too a day or something. But I usually do like to interact with the community there. And honestly, 2018 just feels like it's been quite a long year, because I feel like Solak and Mazika Season 2, if that felt like I made that so long ago, but it was this year, but it didn't feel, it felt like I made it last year, even though I made it this year. I don't know. It's just 2018 has felt like a really long year, and maybe that's mainly because I've just been able to fit so much into this year. But I don't know, that's just how it's been to me, because it feels like it's been so long since I filmed and finished Solak and Mazika Adventures Season 2. Now, although 2018 was a pretty great year for my channel, that's not to say there were some rough parts, and this is, when I say this, I'm obviously talking about how the lack of uploads, how I used to have like a schedule, I think near the beginning of the year, and now I don't, but, and this was mainly because, of course, life and such, school is getting a lot harder, and it's requiring me to be more active and interactive and more social at school, and that's sort of getting in the way of videos, but I'm doing the best I can, so hopefully I'll be able to manage that a little bit better next year. But before I end this New Year special, I would like to give several special thanks to several different people. First off, I would like to give a very special thanks to voiced different characters in my series, whether it's House Adventures or Vizuna's Journey, even though that hasn't come out yet, but it will, don't worry, or for series that are going to come out, such as A Hero's Quest. So thank you to Bionic Kasai for voice acting characters, but also for being the first channel that outside my own that I've ever been on, so thank you for that. I believe I was on the Birth of Darkness livestream, and it was really fun talking to you and everyone else there. Also, thank you to Renzo Mox for voicing a character. He has not voiced many characters as of yet in 2018, but don't worry, he will. And also, just every time I join one of your streams, I know, like, sometimes you say, like, oh, Mr. Lego Lover 55 here, and I know, like, you sometimes apologize for that, but I don't know. Every time you say that, it brings a tear to my eye. But thank you for that, even though it is a little bit cringy. But thank you so much for that. Also, thank you to Warrior Studios and Lord of the Tree Frogs for voicing characters, as well as just supporting the channel in general, and also just coming to my premieres of the House Adventures episodes and the special and all that. So thank you so much for that. Also, thanks to Krexa Productions, who voices a character or two in Vizuna's Journey, and also thank you for supporting my channel as well in the comments. Also, thanks to the Snivy Productions, who does voice acting for Vizuna's Journey and also for House Adventures. And also thank you to Great Creator, who has not voiced anyone yet this year, but he will be in some stuff next year, specifically A Hero's Quest. So the second group of people that I want to give thanks to is the sort of collaboration type of people, I guess, where I've been on other people's channels. So first off, thank you to Tyrannical545 for letting me be on the Brick Separator podcast. I had a blast talking with you all about different Lego stuff and about the Lego Movie 2 and different Marvel stuff. It was a blast. Also, thank you to Toa Tapio Nuva, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, for letting me voice some characters in the Bionicle motion comics. I have a lot of fun voicing different characters, so yeah, thank you for letting me be a part of that. And the third group of people I would like to thank would be my family members. So my sister, which she does voice some characters. I believe so far she's voiced a character in the 4th of July special. I say special in quotes because it's not so much a special, it's more, I don't know. But yeah, she was in that. She was also in the House Adventures Christmas special, so thank you for voice acting in that. Also, thank you to my younger cousin, who is the voice of Tanima. I had a ton of fun recording lines with him. He's definitely he's a lot younger than me, and it's honestly just really fun. Whenever he comes over, it's just really fun to record lines sometimes, even though it does take quite a while since he's not the best voice actor in the world, but it's really fun. And last but not least, I would like to thank my older cousin, and he doesn't voice any characters in any of my videos, but he's sort of a big part of my life, I guess, or at least the main reason for this is because he was the one who first introduced me to the plastic toy, which is known as Lego, and he introduced me to Bionicle and all that, and basically I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for him. And I actually just he came over recently, and I showed him what I was sort of doing with this YouTube thing and all, and how I make construction film stuff, and coincidentally he actually I want to do something in, I guess, filmmaking or engineering as like a career or something, and coincidentally, he also does something in filmmaking. I believe he does like music production or something like that, so kind of a coincidence there, but that's really cool. But that is all of these special thanks. So once again, thank you to Bionic Kasai, Renzo Mox, Warrior Studios, Lord of the Tree Frogs, Krexa Productions, The Snivy Productions, Great Creator, Tyrannical545, Toa Tapio Nuva, my sister, my younger cousin, and my older cousin for being a big part of my channel and also inspiration and all that stuff. I'm running out of things to say now, but anyways, I think that's going to be about it for this New Year's special. So I hope 2019 is going to be even better than this year. I mean, let's hope. But anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and keep building, and have a happy new year.